everyone, and welcome back to Arcade Spirits. Last time came the event management of the Funplex. We're at a con to advertise an event. I don't know, stuff's happening. Which do not in fact resemble the poster. I decided, okay. I took the liberty of tuning your poster just a little. Oh, that's Juniper. I took the liberty of tuning your poster just a little. And changing the font selection and picking out new clip art and rearranging everything and using a poppier colour scheme. But I liked my original design. You use Comic Sans and Papyrus. Okay, Sans and Papyrus are iconic characters from Undertale. Of course we're gonna... Sorry. Comic Sans is cool, right? It looks like a comic book. Gamer nerds love comic books, don't they? And Papyrus was in that movie with the blue cat people, aliens everyone loved. Take it from a wannabe visual designer. Comic Sans is a one-way ticket to the uncool zone. But these new flyers are going to pull people in from the four corners of the globe. Okay, Juniper's right. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess these are kind of not bad. Pretty good, actually. Okay, they're superior by every conceivable metric. I didn't know you were an artist, Juniper.
Well, I mean...
I'm not really. I mean, I guess I'm good at pretending to be one, but I couldn't, make art for a living, right? I couldn't, Anyway, if that stack isn't enough, I also emailed you a copy of the original file. Just take it to a copy shop or something. They can run off more. Publishing document, get. So, back to the point at hand, getting the information to the masses. Maybe if we just start yelling, "Hey, you guys!" Several people turn around and look at us confusedly. Juniper? What? Yelling is probably not the best way to get our word out. And I'm actually still waiting for Ashley and Taylor to show up. They promised they would help me, so I think I'll just hang out until they arrive. As you like. It seems my work here is done. Juniper pulls out her phone and checks it. You Funplex folk fling some flyers. Oh, good lord. As for me, there's a really cool panel I want to attend. How to get your foot in the door of the arcade art industry. I mean, not that I'm seriously thinking about it, just, you know, it's interesting and stuff. Oh no, Juniper, go for your dreams. Oh, it's starting in 10 minutes. I'll catch up with you at home. Good luck, Ari. Juniper waves as she trots off. I lose sight of her instantly as she ducks into the crowds. Growing up, I always knew that arcades was amazingly popular, but the reality of it really didn't stick until being here at Max. Thousands of people all coming together for their love of games is actually pretty darn inspiring. I muster enough courage to wade my way through several hundred people in the main convention hall, and eventually I find a safe space, a humble bench near the water fountains. I make this my home base while I wait for my friends. Since both Taylor and Ashley are running late, I have some time to fully take in my surroundings in a calmer fashion, of course. Everywhere I look, everything I see is all steeped in arcade culture. That's a con for you. Booths are set up for all the major arcade companies, each a table vying for the attention of the crowd. Some of the spaces set up with stages, flashing lights, and people throwing t-shirts onto lines of people. Can we talk about these lines for a second, though? There are lines for everything. Lines to play games, lines to go see a panel, lines to eat disgusting convention food, lines for the bathroom. There are even lines to get into other lines. And they all just wait there, standing, happily chittering amongst themselves. I have trouble waiting in line for 10 minutes at the whole store for a coffee, let alone waiting in line for 3 hours just to play a game that will be released in 4 months. These people aren't even human anymore. Their perseverance is godlike. The sensory output here is overwhelming. People are shouting and laughing as they crowd areas. Yeah, music pumps out of several different front booths, making it a weird mashup of notes and chiptunes. See, this is why cons would be difficult for me. There's even a giant dinosaur that people can take selfies with. Nice. As I contemplate how I'm going to attract all these people to Funplex Rising, I hear sounds of very loud and very upbeat music from behind me. I feel the bumping of the bass reverberate through my shoes and I turn around. Ari! Teo sits down at a colossal boombox at his feet. I recognize the music now. It's from Showtime Stage, and Teo is bumping his signature song. I motion for him to turn down the music, and he complies. The last thing I need to do is lose my voice from shouting before I even get the chance to talk to anybody. Hey! Sorry I'm late. I had some last-minute dance moves I had to incorporate into the routine. No worries, I just got here myself. Despite Max's many attempts to trample me, I have survived thus far. Yeah, looks like you are significantly non-trampled. Nicely done. Don't congratulate me yet. We still have the rest of the day to enjoy. What's with the boombox, by the way? Oh, this is for the Showtime Stage gathering. There are going to be a couple of hundred of us from all over the world. I didn't realize that there's Showtime Stage communities in other countries. I mean, way to be American-centric.
Absolutely.
We're actually the second biggest community. The largest is in Japan. Several players flew all the way from Tokyo just to be part of our Showtime Stage flash mob. Okay, that makes sense. A dance game, Japan, yeah. Is this really the best place for a flash mob? What? Yes, I want to join in. How did you even arrange this? I mean, this is a good place for a flash mob. What are you talking about? I admit that I've probably spent too much time watching videos of flash mobs doing random stuff for upvotes, but they look like so much fun. To take everyone by surprise like that, I want to see the looks on their faces. I want in. Ari, it might be a little late for that. I've been planning this for months, and it's taken coordination from all the leaders of all the Showtime groups. There's a lot of work from all sides to make this come together. Now all that's left is to actually do it. In fact, Ari, you should come watch it. I'm about to respond. Oh my gosh! When a very elegantly dressed gentleman caught my eye. Oh my gosh, Ashley. He wore a black proper trail coat with an ornate sigil pinned to his breast. Accompanying his suit, he had fashioned himself with white regal gloves. With a cloth draped over his arm, he held tightly onto an antique tea kettle. As he approached, the crowd parted like waves from Moses. There were oohs and ahs from onlookers, and people pulled out their phones to get a quick picture of him. Like the rest of the crowd, I was taken aback at how immaculate this butler was. Absolute perfection. I felt like I had time warped back to the 1800s and was about to have tea with royalty. He stood up to me and Taylor and gave us a slight bow. Normally this would be ridiculously out of place, but not in an arcade convention. He's a character from a hot fighting game called Melee Maidens. It's all about ninja maids and battle butlers duking it out for the right to serve a fancy party or something. Oh my, I think I'm in love. Tea, Earl Grey, hot. Something's familiar about this butler. Don't say that, that's lame. Be funny. The cosplayer is decked out in full butler regalia, teapot and all. I think I'll play along with the charade. Just in time, the dilithium crystals are busted and the replicators are on the fritz, number one. Make it so. Ari, it's me. Huh? How does Mystery Butler know my name? Do I have a stalker who's also a butler? What if we work together? I mean, it's obviously Ashley. What are you talking about? Huh? Did Francine hire someone to tell me about it? How long have Gavin, Naomi, and Ashley? What? Took you long enough? Jeez. The confused look on your face, huh? Priceless. Have you never seen Ashley's crossplay before? I mean, it's very obviously Ashley. Possibly. Probably not. What's crossplay? Crossplay. It's when you cosplay as another gender. Oh, okay, Ashley, seriously, you look completely different. I didn't even recognize you. That's because you're dumb. I'm sorry I let you think otherwise for a minute, but it was all in good fun. No worries, it's pretty impressive work. Oh, it's not impressive at all. I mean, I could have done a much better job at sewing the coattails, and I needed to be like 5 inches taller, and I didn't go to the gym enough before this. You can't change any of that now, and honestly, it looks fine. Regardless, the cosplay parade is starting soon, and I need to get over there. You should come with me. Hey now, Ari was gonna with me to the Showtime stage gathering. Well, whatever Ari wants to do, it's her choice. That's fair. Either way, it would be a good opportunity to promote Funplex Rising to one crowd or another. So would you like to come with me to the cosplay parade? Or join me in the flash mob? I'm going to do the cosplay parade. Huzzah! This way! I don't know what my voice is doing for Ashley. Ashley, the way is we weaved between people in the crowd. We travelled through the largest exhibit hall to get to the cosplay gathering. Ashley mentioned it was in the Pac-Man Theatre, which meant risking our lives through the most densely packed hall of the entire con. And I thought the main hall was bad, but this was 1,000 times worse. At one point, they announced that the show floor had just opened up and a huge rush of people came straight for us. It gave me flashbacks to the one time I worked shoe shop retail over the holidays. The horror. The horror! The gamer stampede came straight toward us, wild eyes and groping hands. I thought for sure I was going to get trampled to death. But at the last second, Ashley pulled me to safety. You gotta be more careful, Ari. Don't lose sight of me. I don't know what I'm doing. She points to her eyes and then back to mine, and our eyes now locked forever in a mystical eye-locking spell. Sure. Eventually, after several more attempts on my life through various death by copious amounts of people, we made our way to the Pac-Man Theatre. The theatre was huge, capable of packing in several hundred people. Most of those seats were already taken, and people were milling around the auditorium aisles. My floor attendant sensors detected this as a fire hazard, but a huge stage had been set up in front of us where normally there'd be a table for the speakers, like in a panel discussion forum. Since the theatre is so large, they placed projector screens on either side of the stage, so whatever's happening can be seen by those sitting in the back row. It's safe to assume that this is one of the auditoriums saved for the more popular panels, and now the cosplay parade? Ashley, what exactly is a cosplay parade? I'm so glad you asked, Ari.
Let's see.
It's where all the cosplayers get together, line up, and show off their latest creations for the masses on the theatre stage up front there. Now that I think about it, kind of self-explanatory, right? Sometimes they even give prizes to the best cosplayers, but this one is pretty chill. No prizes, not even a shiny plastic cup to heft over your head. Maybe one day. Today we are here to appreciate each other's talents and have fun. Before I can interject again, Ashley runs over to a person dressed as a maid. It looks very uniform to Ashley's butler cosplay. Maybe they're from the same game.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh! I absolutely adore your Mia from Melee Maidens! It's totally cute. And your sword, incredible! Thank you. I made it from Craft Firm and Warber. It only took like 30 hours to do. That's so professional looking. Dang! And I can't get over how dapper your Angus is. The details you put into his pocket watch are phenomenal. I actually found the watch at a thrift shop and then just molded the extra embellishments on with clay. This went on for some time. I found it would be rude to interrupt Ashley when she's obviously having so much fun being part of her community. As they continued to chat about making costumes, I noted that more and more cosplayers were filling into the theatre. For once in my life, I actually felt uncomfortable wearing my usual comfy as heck hoodie. I felt underdressed compared to the Melee Maiden cosplayers. Seriously, was this a costume ball or a black tie gala? Not even mentioning the congregations of feathers, capes, prop weapons, and wings. And someone in a giant movie costume made out of square foam pixels. Percy would be delighted to see that. We haven't seen much of Percy. For all the visual chaos, the vibe remained pretty chill and friendly. Just folks sharing a common joy in dressing up as someone else. Eventually, Ashley parted from a conversation to check on me. Sorry, Ari, sometimes I get swept up in it all. I get it. Back at the Funplex, you mentioned that you can only see some of your friends here at these cosplay events. Oh yeah, cosplayers travel all over, more than other gaming communities, I bet. Do you know everyone here? Oh no, I mean, I know a good amount of people here, but everyone? Nah. It sure seems like you do. I've seen at least 30 people come up and compliment your butler. Hey! Nice Angus, love the tailcoat. Thank yous! See what I mean? You're mega popular. You think we can spin that into some kind of cosplay event at Funplex Rising? Hey! Great idea! We can have a real cosplay contest! And I'm gonna win! What's this? Competitive Ashley? You've been taking notes from Queen Bee, haven't you? What? Don't tell me you saw us practicing in the bathroom the other day. I didn't. But now I can't get that image out of my mind. We ladies gotta stick together. Ladies helping ladies. Absolutely. Am I right? So right. Our chuckles were interrupted by one of the Max attendants. If you are participating in the cosplay parade, I need you to gather in the backstage green room. I repeat, all cosplayers proceed to the green room. Like a slow herd of brightly coloured sheep, Ashley and I moved into the next room to join the rest of the cosplayers. We're not a cosplayer. When we got to the front of the line, the attendant stopped me dead in my tracks. Cosplayers only. No handlers unless you are visibly holding up something. Handlers? Oh. Hey, Ari? Ashley tilts her head as if to signal me to step aside. Excuse us. We'll be right back. If you want to be part of the parade, you have to be back here in the next 20 minutes. Step out of the line and stand next to Ashley, who's digging through her bag. I was hoping it was going to come to this, but I feel like this is our only option. Ashley pulls out a surprisingly fancy and elegant maid outfit, and then hands it to me. I need you to wear this. Wait, you just happen to have this? This is all too convenient that Ashley has a maid cosplay just tucked away, roughly in my size, prepared for something like this. I'm on to you. Well, what do you mean? First of all, why exactly do I need to wear this? Secondly, you planned for this, didn't you? And lastly, you just want to see me in a maid outfit. One, you need to wear this to get on stage as part of the cosplay parade. A moment in the spotlight would help you spread word about Funplex Rising, right? We're better than in the biggest auditorium at Max. 2, I did plan for this. Sometimes handlers aren't allowed on stage with the cosplayers, and I need to get you. Ashley pointed to me and then to the theatre stage. On there. 3, yes, duh.
No.
But I'm not going to force you to do something you don't want to do. If you don't want to take the spotlight with me, don't worry. I'll still help promote the event. It's totally up to you, okay? And no hard feelings either way. Well, this would be a terrific opportunity for me to promote my event. Is a bit of personal embarrassment the price I pay? Or should I just leave that to her? Let's do it. I can't say I'm totally thrilled, but well, why not? I'm willing to do it to help get the word out. Count me in. Great. Trust me, this will be tons of fun. We made our way to the nearest bathrooms, and I changed into the maid outfit. I struggled to figure out all the clasps and what Velcro to what, but Ashley took the time to help me get situated. Once we were done, we headed backstage, which I'd say resembled the Funplex break room, but hey, same purpose, same function. Here the cosplayers lie and wait for the big show to start, including one particular butler and a newly minted maid. Squee! You look so cute! I wish I looked half as cute as you do in this. But seriously, you're going to have to do this with me more often. You make a perfect Alice. Alice? Right, I forgot you know nothing of the Malay Maidens. Alice is the head maid of the Neko Manor. Okay. So Angus, that's me, and Alice, that's you, are siblings fighting alongside each other to prevent other maids and butlers from taking over their estate. They fight for Lady Nice.
Oh my!
Oh, and I almost forgot. As she pulls out more costume stuff from her backpack. This time it is a set of cat ears and a tail. Alice is a cat girl. What? But you don't have cat ears, and I thought we were siblings. Shh. Spoilers. You don't find out that they are siblings until after you beat Angus's story arc. And when the game starts, Angus has amnesia, and after you win, Alice appears and tells you everything. Angus's power is unleashed and becomes his old catboy self. It also unlocks an extra skin you can play with, but now we've gotten very far off track. Satisfied? Any more questions? I think that covers it. Ashley passes into the cattail of the back of the maid dress and places the headband on my head. With the costume finalized, I take a long, hard look in the mirror. Nice. And okay, it's not half bad. It's definitely not me, but I can live with this. Oh good, Katie and Steph are here! Who? They're a couple of my good cosplay friends, and they are way more talented than me even. They just so happen to be the MCs for the cosplay parade. Ashley waves over to them and they smile, waving back. I talked with them earlier. After the parade, they'll let us come up on stage and talk about Funflix Rising. Whoa, really? Really? Thank you so much, Ashley. That'll help a ton. Yeah, it helps to know people sometimes. We found a few other cosplayers who dressed up as melee maiden characters, and we all formed out into a group. Even though we were together, Ashley and I kept to ourselves, save for the pleasantries. As we chatted away, the Max attendant came back to give us a final warning before we went on stage. Everyone, listen up. We got 10 minutes before the parade. Make sure you're all ready to go. I think I'm experiencing performance anxiety. My heart rate's increased and I feel flushed. This pressure to look perfect is too much. Ashley, do I look okay? Are my ears on straight? What about the tail? You look fine. Trust me.
Amazing!
You are the best catgirl maid I've ever seen. I bet you say that to all your cosplay friends. I don't. Honest? Well, I think that your, what did you call it, crossplay? It's fantastic. Why did you choose to crossplay as Angus anyway? I would have expected you to be one of the other fancy maids.
I crossplay because that's what makes me feel most comfortable. At first, I dressed as various boys because I adored those characters so much, you know? But the more I did it, the more I had fun with it. The more I began to feel like me. And then I wanted to do it more and more. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what that means in relation to who I am, and that's the confusing part. But I guess that's all part of the journey about finding out more about myself. I know it's hard to understand, but just know that I'm working on being happy with myself. And one day, I'll be able to put words into what I'm feeling. But until then, I'll enjoy the ride.
I see. I hope I didn't pressure you into oversharing just now.
I wouldn't have shared it if I didn't feel comfortable with you. I mean this with all my heart. You are a cherished friend.
Aww. Well, gosh. Thanks, Ashley. I really appreciate the trust you put in me. I won't let you down. I was having issues with the recording thing that I use. And I don't know what point it stopped recording, but we're just about to start the cosplay parade. I hold it in for a long moment before exhaling. I open my eyes slowly and take a step into the Pac-Man Theatre and onto the stage. I'm following Ashley, who is following the rest of the maid and butler crew. Once all of us are on stage, the MCs announce us as the Melee Maidens group. As I look down in front of us, I can see a completely packed theatre. It's hard to make out specific faces due to stage lights, but I can see the outline of hundreds of people. A rush of adrenaline surges through my body, and I look over to Ashley. A proper butler, she takes each step with purpose and elegance. She isn't breaking character for anything. Not all the cheers in the audience, not all the people smiling and laughing around her. She is Angus, and she's owning it. The announcers ask us to strike a pose on 3, 2, 1. Fighting pose, coy, flirting, polite curtsy. Let's go coy flirting. I lean over, hand on my hip whilst giving a coy expression and a wink to the audience. We finish holding our poses long enough for everyone in the audience to get a good amount of pictures of us. And once a sufficient amount of snaps have been snapped, an MC instructs us to stay on the stage, passing Ashley a microphone for the big Funflix Rising announcement.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. It means so much to us that you can join my sister Alice and I here at Neko Manor. As you know, we adore organising exorbitant galas at Lady Nice's estate. However, Alice and I are planning a very extravagant event at a very extravagant location. Go on, Alice. Tell them everything. Ashley hands the mic to me. Watching her never break character has inspired me to play along too. That's right, Angus. Next weekend we will be hosting a costume contest at Francine's Arcade Funplex at the Twin Pines Mall. All part of Funplex Rising, along with a Fist of Discomfort tournament, a world record attempt on Moopy's Magical Maze, and the reveal of a rare and mysterious game. Oh my! First time the public will have seen it? You know it, brother. This isn't the event to miss. It'll be the most noteworthy event of the season. And remember, this is a private affair, so please only tell your closest friends. Ashley winks to the audience before bowing. Another rush of cheers fills the theatre as we walk off stage for a second time. The MCs give their closing words and dismiss the audience. As people begin exiting the auditorium, I feel my phone vibrate in my hidden dress pocket. First it was just a couple of vibrations, but before I could realise what happened, my phone started seizing. What the? I put my phone in my pocket and saw that the Funplex's face wall had over 1,000 shiny new likes. No, really, what the hell?
Hey, listen.
The cosplay parade is a huge part of every Max and generates thousands of photos and articles online. Also, it was being live streamed. Ashley, you failed to mention that part. Well, you seem so nervous and I didn't want to make it worse.
Good work.
And that act you pulled out now has generated a 700% increase of traffic on our site. I also gobbled up some paid keywords, so if anyone posts about cosplay at Max, they will see an ad for Funplex Rising. Pretty genius, right? Quickly, I scanned my own Facebook, and even people I knew who weren't arcaders were talking up a store about it. I could hear cosplayers discuss it as we waited for the auditorium to clear out. I can't wait till next weekend. That Funplex Rising thing sounds like a blast. I'm totally going to that Funplex place, said Otaku Brando. Do I want to wear my next cosplay there? Ari, we did it! I had lots of help from you too, Ashley. Don't count yourself out. We make a pretty great team. It was great to hear all the buzz around the cosplay community, and Iris really helped with the social media aspect. I can't believe it was that easy. I mean, tiring, but easy. That was great fun and all, but I'm completely exhausted. Me too. I need a break from all of this. Some time to collect my thoughts and rest my eyes from all those flashing lights. I'm still seeing spots. You hear that Gavin and Naomi are running a pop-up arcade for the Funplex? A bunch of other local arcades are doing the same, over in Hall B. It might be worth stopping by there for a breather with some friends. Make sure they aren't slacking. Sounds like a solid plan. You want to come with me? Not quite yet. I need to do some touch-ups on my makeup. How about I meet you there later? Great. See you soon. I wave bye to Ashley as I make my way toward the restrooms to get changed back into my usual clothes for the time being. Making my way downtown. Alright. And then is off to Exhibit B. I'll be on the lookout for Gavin's serious face or Naomi's kind one. And we will wrap this one up here. So, next time, we will continue at the con. See what happens. But yeah, hopefully we didn't miss too much with the issues I had with recording. But yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Bye!